Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Mona and today I'm gonna share with you how to land a job in Canada from India or from any country for that matter while you're waiting for your PR. Now let me tell you, this process worked wonder for me. I landed my dream job completely remote, work from home and with an exceptional salary. It's honestly been better than I expected. Between me and my husband, we received about 7 job offers, so we definitely did something right. I'm going to share with you the exact strategies that we used so that it helps you find your dream job. And hey, if you're curious about how I got the best salary, check out my other video where I go into all the details about it. Alright, so let's jump in. First step is applying for jobs on LinkedIn rigorously. Honestly, it can feel a little overwhelming seeing the amount of jobs being posted over there on a daily basis, but here's what worked for us. I set a goal for myself to apply for at least 15 to 20 jobs per day. That sounds like a lot, but trust me, consistency is the key. And here's a little hack. When you're applying for the jobs, select answers as if you're already in the country and you have your PR card with you. Why? Because recruiters are most likely to contact you only if you're already set in Canada. They're not gonna bother to message you if you're not in Canada. Just indicate that you're in Canada. And it's not really a lie, you're just anticipating the process because your PR is gonna be here pretty soon. When I started doing this, I started noticing a major increase in the responses that I was getting from the employers. Also, you can tailor your resume and cover letter for each job you apply, but I know that it's really overwhelming to do so. And that's why I used to do it only for the jobs that I really love. Okay, next step. Get yourself a Canadian phone number. This one is super easy but quite effective. As soon as the employer sees that you've got a local number, it builds more credibility and makes them feel like you're already here, which of course works. You can get a Canadian number while you're still in India and you don't have to pay much for it. There are multiple apps that you can use. I personally used an app called Fongo, which was free at the time, but maybe right now they charge something, but it's really cheap, so shouldn't be a problem. It just takes few minutes to set up and you will get a Canadian number which you can use to have an initial conversation for the recruiters. But bear in mind, you might get a call at 2 a.m. in the night. It happened with me, but I personally did not mind it for the job. So it's okay. If you really do not want your night sleep to be disturbed, make sure to put it on silent. And after that first call, you can politely suggest them to set up a Zoom call. Having a Canadian number definitely gave us a leg up, because they used to just see the number on my profile and make a call instantly. If not for the number, they would have to type an email and send it to me and wait for the responses. But many recruiters don't do that when they want to ask something quickly or just want to chat with you before moving forward with the process. So please don't ignore this tip. Trust me, you will get a lot of calls. Now let's talk about how to approach the topic of your PR. Be upfront and tell your employers that you have your confirmation of PR and you can forward it to them if required. This is super important for two reasons. One, it shows that you are on the path for legal residency and you're not trying to fool anybody. Two, it builds trust with your employer. But here's the real kicker. When you're talking to the employer, give them a real date of when you will be in Canada. You don't need to have a ticket in hand or a solid plan just yet, but just give them a reasonable date, maybe within 1 or 2 months. That should be perfect. I gave recruiters a date and they were completely flexible. Once you have been selected for a role, the companies are usually quite flexible on changing your dates. So don't stress too much about being exact. I started my job application process in around August and I told them I'll be moving in October. But I ended up moving end of November and they did not really mind changing the starting date. Because once they have liked you, they don't want to spend more time taking interview of another candidate just because of 1 or 2 months of difference. Last but not least, let's talk about scheduling the interviews. I know time zones can be tricky, but you don't have to stay up until midnight to give the interviews. Canadian employers are usually quite flexible and considerate while scheduling interviews as per your time zones. All you need to do is figure out a good window of time which works for both of you. I recommend suggesting a time zone between their working hours, that is from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. their time. For my interviews, I usually used to suggest around 8 p.m. my time in India, which is perfect. This way I used to prepare for the interviews during the daytime, learn about the company, and then give the interview in the evenings. And they were always willing to work around my time zone. So don't feel like you have to pull an all-nighter, just communicate your availability. So there you have it. These are the 4 strategies that you can use to land a job in Canada while you're still in India and waiting for your PR. So that you don't have to stress too much about coming here, finding a job, finding a house, and there's just a lot of things to consider at the time of moving. So let's quickly recap what we just discussed. 1. Apply rigorously on LinkedIn and act like you're already in Canada. 2. Get yourself a Canadian phone number using apps like Fongo or any other. 3. Be upfront about your PR dates and give a realistic travel date. 4. Be flexible with interview timing, but don't be up until midnight. Canadian employers are pretty understanding. These tips helped me and my husband land around 7 job offers. So I hope they help you out too. And don't forget to check out our other video to understand how we got the best salaries. If you found this video useful in any way, make sure to like and subscribe. And drop a comment down below if you've got any questions for me. Thanks for watching and good luck with your job search. Bye-bye.